Victoria Kimani from Kenya is a songwriter, a singer, and an entertainer who was once signed to a Nigerian record label and is also based in Los Angeles. She's being dragged by Tanzanians. What did she do? She actually said something about Diamond, even though she did not call Diamond Platinums or she did not even state the country. But obviously, the description she gave in her podcast was pointing 100% at Diamond Platinums. And when the Tanzanians heard it, they could not take it and they started dragging this Victoria Kimani. I am explaining why she is being dragged because I just saw somewhere where she was put on a call on a record and she was being asked who was she referring to. She said she was not referring to Diamond Platinums, that it was just people trying to point it to Diamond or trying to cause problem where there is none. She said in a podcast, in that particular podcast where she made the statement, she was saying something about Rolls Royce, that someone bought a Rolls Royce that is flying all around East Africa. Then the interviewer, one of the podcast hosts, asked her, who is that person? Which country in East Africa is that? Is that Uganda? She said, no, it's not Uganda. The host now said, okay, is it a Rolls Royce? She said, yes, it's a Rolls Royce, and the Rolls Royce is blue, and that the Rolls Royce is fake. So they just laughed at it, you know. She now said no, that the Rolls Royce is actually fake, but just that the person, she doesn't think that the person knows, and the person is flagging Rolls Royce that is very, very fake. So looking at the description, you know, looking at the description that she gave, after I have watched that part, I went to Diamond Platinum's page and I saw that he actually owns a blue Rolls Royce. He's been posting it since May 2025. You get? And actually, I think he's the only person who owns it. Yeah. I don't know, in East Africa. So now, having heard that thing she said on the podcast, the Tanzanians now went dragging this Victoria Kimani. Now she was put on a call by someone who was recording, and the person asked her, were you referring to Diamond? She said no, that she wasn't referring to Diamond, that she and Diamond are in a good place, that she just said what she said, but that she didn't mean it to point it to anybody, you know, that anybody can own a Rolls Royce blue, you know, that kind of thing. But again, I pinned that she was actually trying to defend herself because obviously she was